All right, I wanted to speak about addictions. When we hear the word addicted, addiction, we're addicted to something, it has a bad name to it because usually people complain about being addicted to something and it ruins their life. For example, alcohol, drugs, women, all these things that have just a bad name to it. But addiction is not so bad. It's only bad when you don't consciously choose what you're addicted to. So the question is, do you choose your addictions or do the addictions choose you? You got to think about that, right? So for example, I love learning. I'm addicted to knowledge. Like I wake up and like I need that knowledge. I need knowledge, but I did that intentionally. I started slowly learning, and then the more I started to learn, the more I wanted it. Same thing with working out. I'm addicted to going to the gym. It's like if I don't go to the gym, my body is saying, hello, what's going on here? My routine is not normal. This is supposed to be a routine. You work out. So if I don't do it, it becomes a problem. So how does addiction work? When you're addicted to something, your mind is not in control. Your body is in control. It's like, so the mind is like the power that brings in the addiction, but once that addiction is there and set, the body's in control. So it's kind of like putting it on autopilot. So in the beginning, you introduce it to yourself, and after that energy gets bigger and bigger and bigger, it starts to want it from everywhere. For example, there's addictions of people who love to gossip. You know, you'd start to speak and then that gossip becomes an addiction because if you don't hear any gossip today, your energy, that gossip addictive energy is saying, hey, I need more gossip. Call somebody up, find out something, go on the news, go on social media. Addicted personalities is something that we all have. Everybody is addicted to something. The question is, do you choose your addictions or do the addictions choose you? That's very important. How do you know? Well, sit down for a minute. Take a look at like how your body reacts. You know, when your phone is there and you just like, give me the phone, I want to see social media. When a message pops up, it's like, oh, I want to see this message. Let me see what's going on. You know, so you got to kind of try to be aware of your addictions. And we're addicted to a lot of things. People just think of addictions as it's just one or two or three small things. Guys, we wake up in the morning doing things we're addicted to, having coffee, going out, doing certain things, meeting certain people, addicted to that feeling. We're addicted to it. So the question is your mind going to start controlling your addictions? You really have to understand that the mind is very powerful. But the moment an addiction starts, the mind goes to war with the body to try to break that. It's not easy. Because you got to think of it like this. When you start to do something, in the beginning, it's just a little bit, so it doesn't affect you as much. You know, the next day you could say, no, I don't want to do that. You know, you do it again and again and again. That energy gets bigger. When the energy of your body becomes bigger than the mind, then the energy of the mind, your body becomes in control. And that's insane. So, like, some people are addicted to random things. I mean, for people to feel pity for them, right? You have some people that you call them and they're always complaining, always, oh, I don't feel good. Oh, I can't do this. They're addicted for people to feel pity for them. That's insane. And they don't even know it. So again, start choosing your addictions because we're all addicted. Don't say you're not addicted to anything. You know, you want to pick up the phone and speak to somebody and just to talk about someone, that's an addiction. Because if you don't do it, you start to feel a certain way. When your body feels like it's fighting with your mind, that's an addiction. Okay? When you're going to do something and your mind has an issue telling your body don't do that, it's an addiction. So understand where you're building your addictive energies. It's very important because wherever you put that energy, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's harder to break it. Okay? We always want the mind to be in control. It's not easy. Nobody said it's easy. Okay? That's why if you're watching this video, you're getting awareness right now, and you're going to be mindfully there that 90% of the world is still on this addictive autopilot. And the crazy part is, majority of people don't even think. They don't even know what they're addicted to. And if you speak to them about it, they'll just ignore you. It's funny because if you speak to people and you ask them about their decisions are based on all their friends that they spoke to, all their family members they spoke to, and who did the people they spoke to, where did they get that idea? To other people that they spoke to. And that one got the idea from another person that they speak to. So everyone is just following a follower. You're following a follower. That's insane. So when you start to learn to think for yourself, that's when you become a leader. So same thing with addiction. Your mind is going to follow your body, or is the mind going to be a leader? Because the body is a follower. So your mind cannot follow a follower. It's a problem. Your mind is the one that needs to be the leader. And then the follower follows the leader. So you got to understand, we all have addictions. Just choose yours wisely.